All right, welcome to BC Hornet Sports. I'm Mason Henry alongside Susie Houston for some volleyball action tonight. We have Brown County versus the TRIOPIA Trojans at home. And if you've been watching, it was the JV who was playing on the screen, and they lost in 2 games to TRIOPIA. And we're looking for a little bit of a turnaround from that. So right now you're listening to the pregame show presented by Scranton Heating and Cooling. And you can find them on the web at comfortman.com or call 217-773-2626. Also, I'd just like everyone to know, and I will bring this up a couple of times, but we do not have commercials tonight, so you won't see any of those. It'll be a lot of just this camera angle here tonight. And we'll give a shout out to our sponsors when we do and when we have breaks in the game. And so we just ask that you bear with us as we're struggling with something. Steve's out of town, so it's just me and Susie tonight.
Yep. So you get the B team tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit. We'll be all right. We might make it. We might make it.
We'll be the A team by the end of the night. Don't worry.
That's right.
Okay. I do not have the starting lineups yet for the DOT transportation. But we can go ahead and do the keys to the game, which is sponsored to you by the Blessing Health System. If you got a sprain or a break or anything, you know, they're just a short distance away. Just give them a call at 217-773-7105 for an appointment. And that is at the Blessing Health Clinic. And and I know Brooke, I don't know if she went to see them, but during our Southeastern tournament, she had an injury on Saturday, so she may have went and seen them probably, would imagine, because she is not going to be playing tonight.
Nope, so the lineup is going to be looking just slightly different. We hope that Brooke has a quick recovery and is able to join the team here pretty soon.
Yep.
I don't know what her injury is exactly.
I don't know. I know that when she got up, she was grabbing her ankle or her heel.
Okay.
She was saying it was like towards the back of her ankle. Okay. I noticed she's not really limping on it.
Nope.
But I do know on Saturday that they did have the sports. What do they call the sports?
Physicals?
Yeah,
maybe?
they had somebody down there, and they just said, hey, just sit out. That was the last, probably last game. So they just went ahead and had her sit anyway. But I do know that I don't see any kind of a wrap or anything like that, so maybe it's just precautionary to have her sit one more game, probably.
Yep.
So
hopefully we'll see her back by the next game.
Yep, which
sure.
I think is tomorrow night. Not 100% sure if a varsity match is going to be played. I got a new schedule. So it was supposed to have been Thursday night, but and I think it was, let me double check here. Tomorrow the volleyball game with West Central will be freshman JV match instead of JV varsity match. So, because they're over scheduling. So, I'm not for sure if varsity is playing then. So, we'll have to see. But, so that game was supposed to have been played on Thursday, but it's being played on Wednesday now. So, tomorrow. So.
Okay. And yeah, as you talked about, we're going to go ahead and do the Blessing Health System's key to the game. For me, I think it's going to be establishing everyone's roles. Brooke's out right now, and so everyone's going to have to adjust a little bit. You got some people in different spots, and so we'll just see how they adjust, and then for their confidence level, just to get them back to the winning ways. They had a tough week in Southeastern, so we're hoping to get back to the winning.
Yep. One thing that we need to practice on is our serves. We've been hitting a lot of out-of-bounds serves. And even some of our kills and stuff, we have been hitting them way too hard. So we just need to kind of bring it down just a tad. And so we got to be a little bit more in control. Yep. But it's still first of the season, so We still got a lot of adjusting to do, and we'll get there.
Yep,
we'll
there's
get there.
still plenty of time left in the season for sure. I mean, it's just barely gotten going.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, people will figure out what they do best and how to adjust. And that's pretty much the name of the game, is just being comfortable with each other and knowing who does what well and how to play off of each other.
Yep. And we'll get it figured out.
Yep.
We'll be out there. Don't worry. Okay, let's go ahead and list some of our sponsors, and then we'll just go ahead and let you watch for a little bit longer, and hopefully I'll get some of our DOT transportation lineups here.
Yep, so we'll just give a quick shout out to B&N Trucking, Farmer State Bank, Ray Insurance, Service Masters, and Brown County State Bank. Trust me, they have really great commercials, so be sure to tune in another time when we have those commercials for you, and you can appreciate those. So again, thank you to our sponsors for that. We're going to go off air for a little bit. You can still watch. There just won't be any audio as we wait for starting lineups to get going. Welcome back to BC Hornets Sports. I'm Mason Henry alongside Susie Houston. Again, I thought I'd mention that we do not have commercials tonight, so if you think there's something going on with the video, it's not. It's just we don't have commercials. So the main view will just be on the floor tonight, and hopefully we can get those commercials figured out for the next broadcast. But for now, we're going to go ahead and go to the starting lineups presented by Dock Transportation. Looking for a full or part-time job? Touch or no touch freight, local or regional, we want to learn more about jobs available and apply today. If you want to look for a job at Dock Transportation, you can visit drivefordot.com. And again, this starting lineup is presented by Dot, so we thank you for that. And for the Triopia side, their starting lineup looks a little bit something like this. Gabby Young, a senior, number 4. Anna Miller, a junior, number 9. Lily Carson, a senior, number 11. Emma Lyons, a junior, 22. Ava Gaines, a senior, number 24. And Chelsea Bell is a sophomore, number 28.
And their libero, I did find out, is Megan Reynolds. She's also a senior.
There you go.
She's out there now, so. And then for your Lady Hornets, we have Katie Clare, a senior. Katie Flynn, a senior. Claire Flynn, a senior. Ashley Market, a sophomore. Kira Dunlap, a senior. Gracie Hedden, a senior. Leah Houston, a senior. And that is your Lady Hornets.
Yeah, don't feel too bad. They clump them together a lot, Katie and Claire. They just kind of go together.
I just usually say twins.
Yep. And so, pretty senior-dominated lineup for Brown County, as per usual. Just one exception of Ashley Market being a sophomore. And for Triopia, a little bit of balance, but again, mostly seniors. So It's a pretty experienced lineup both ways, and you should expect a really great game today.
Yep, I think so, because and I can't remember, I saw it on Facebook, and like I said, JV just came out of a tournament, and I think JV came out with first, and I think the varsity Triopia came off of a tournament, and I'm thinking they finished second or third.
Yep.
I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember what I read, but I know that they came out of a tournament, maybe a Beardstown tournament.
Yep, and so we have the national anthem, so we're just going to come back after a minute. Welcome back to BC Hornet Sports. We have varsity volleyball action just a few minutes away. And while we were on break, starting lineups were announced, and looks like the girls are getting ready to take the floor.
We got a big student section over there, and they were loud. Yep. I like it.
It's Adam Sandler night. So,
okay.
a lot of baggy shorts, long socks, and T-shirts. So it's pretty easy to dress up, and it's good to see that the high school is getting behind their volleyball team. So as we're getting ready to start the game, just another shout out to Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. The pregame was brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. And again, thank you for Dot Transportation for sponsoring starting lineups, and Blessing Health Systems for keys to the game. And now we are ready for some varsity volleyball action. As
whoop, whoop. Here we go.
Kira Dunlap is back to serve for the Brown County Hornets.
Here we go. Okay.
And we're underway here.
Nice deep serve there. Market. Dunlap to Hedden. Nice win by Hedden.
Yep, Gracie just little tip in right there.
Yep.
Triopia struggled to communicate and was able to get the first point, and Kira Dunlap's back to serve for the second time.
Another deep serve by Kira. Oh, nice attempt there.
Yep, great effort by Brown County right there, just diving bodies all over the floor. Couldn't quite come up with it, but great effort nonetheless.
Yeah, and I think that was a little tip over there by, who was that, Lyons? I think
yep,
she
number
tipped
22,
it over.
yep.
Okay, Katie to Dunlap to Claire. Katie with a nice little dig.
Gracie on the edge with a nice kill off to the left there. Right through the front row into the back, and for an easy point. Now Gracie is back to serve.
2-1 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Nice kill there by Katie. So far she's got a nice dig and a nice kill.
Yep. And there was no holding back right there.
Nope.
That was absolutely just pure adrenaline and muscle all coursing through for a easy spike right there.
And that was a good setup by Triopia for her too.
It's not really what you want to do if you're the opposing team. But,
no, but it worked out real well for us.
Yep.
Market to Dunlap to Claire, and just a little too hard.
Yeah.
So
she wanted to get in on the spike action a little bit too, but I'm sure she'll get plenty more opportunities as the game goes on.
And that's what I was talking about like earlier with just, we got to just bring it down just a little bit with our being a little bit more in control.
Yep. That doesn't mean slowing down aggressiveness. It just means more in control of the body and where the ball's going.
Gracie with a nice attempt of the back row, but just couldn't get it over the net.
Also, again, what you talked about, just kind of knowing when to spike and then when not to. Just picking your spots there, and the back row spike is kind of a difficult one to pull off.
Nice win by Katie.
Yep. She's already got 2 kills and a dig.
Yep.
And Brown County's up 4-3 right now as Claire Flynn's back to serve.
Oh! Just could not quite get it over the net.
Yep.
And this is going to put Lyons back to, is that Lyons or is that?
That was Chelsea Bell.
Bell, okay.
She was the only underclassman in Triopia starting lineup, and she sails that serve way over as Grace Boylan checks into the game for Ashley Market, as now Boylan's back to serve.
Boylan's been doing a really good job with her serves, too.
Yep, she's been very consistently getting them over the net, which is huge in high school volleyball.
Yep. Good dig by Gracie, but just wasn't able to get a real good set for our setter.
Just didn't look like the Brown County was able to rotate fast enough. Gracie and Claire both kind of went for that ball, and it just left Claire out of position.
Put Carson back to serve. Nice serve by Carson. Nice one by Ashley to get it back over.
Now the score goes to 5-all as Triopia is on a 6-5 as Triopia is on a short little run here.
That's Carson serving, and she's got a nice little serve. And that's out of bounds. Once again, we got to be like a little bit more in control of her body.
Yep, and what Katie wants to do right there, she caught the ball a little bit behind her body, so then her arm is forced to go under the ball, and that's why that ball sails like that. If she's able to get that ball out front, she's able to hit that a lot harder straight down.
Which she can.
Oh, yeah, we've seen it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and this one's nice hit back over by Young. Oh. Okay.
Basketball hoop is the best spike of the night so far. Sent that ball straight down. And now it's 8-5 Triopia.
Okay, Claire over to Market. And Young could not get that back over.
And before that serve, Lily Carson had 5 straight serves.
Yep.
So that was a bit of a run by Triopia, and now Katie Flynn's back to serve for Brown County, hoping to spark a little run of our own.
Nice ace by Katie.
And if you're Triopia, you expect a lot of power to come from Katie's Flynn serve, and it definitely brings it. But also, as you can see, a lot of in control, a lot of good ball placement, and that's just the combination you want to have.
And that was a block by Market and Hedden, but it just fell right back on our own side.
Number 4, Gabby Young, back to serve, a senior. Delivers a nice jump serve.
Nice one.
Good reaction time by Ashley Market there, and good court vision to see where they weren't, and sent that spike not straight down but across. Now Ashley Market's back to serve and gives a nice jump serve to the back row of Triopia.
Market to Dunlap to Katie. Market, Dunlap to Katie. In. Yes.
There was just more perfect ball placement right there. Right on that line, no one from Triopia could get it. What is that? Katie's 4th or 3rd kill by now?
3rd.
3rd kill already?
Yep. Okay, Hedden's going for a kill, and it's out of bounds.
Makes it 10-9 Triopia. As Anna Miller takes a seat for Triopia.
Reynolds is serving.
And that's a lot more what Gracie had once right there. A lot more downward action.
And that was Bell in the net. Houston coming back in.
Grace Boylan takes a seat. Kira Dunlap back to serve. All knotted up at 10.
And that was a block by Claire and Houston, but it rolled out of bounds. That's going to put Gans back to...
There's Gracie heading. Good kill there.
She's got 2 kills and a block.
She's going to try to catch Katie. And I can guarantee you that this team is very competitive with each other.
Oh, yeah. Nice serve by Gracie. Out.
With that, Brown County takes a lead, 12-11. They turned it around, and now we got ourselves a lead. Gracie Haddon's back to serve again.
Oh, that just barely went over the net. Good serve by Gracie.
Yep. Could not be returned by Triopia. 13-11 now.
Oh, just out of bounds. 13-12 on the Cass Communications scoreboard, and that's bringing 36 in, which is, can't see that.
Lindy
Parlaire.
Yeah, there you go. Blocked by Claire Flynn there. Sends it back to Triopia. And the spike from number 18, JC Steinbach. I'm struggling with names.
Stanball.
There you go.
Okay, nice serve by Claire.
Set for Katie Flynn, and she comes down
nice
with
kill by Katie.
Another hammer. Make it 4 kills. 4 and counting.
Yep.
Now our twin sister Claire Flynn back to serve. 15-12 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Claire Flynn with a nice jump serve. That ball goes sailing up into about the 10th row of the bleachers there. Just shows you how much power was between the spike and the block attempt there. I think our student section was a little too excited there. And they'll be pushed back a little bit, and here comes Pauly Craven. Oh, no.
Oh, you're just excited.
That's right.
Out of bounds.
Yep. That one goes out of bounds. Yep. Hey, it's great to show school spirit, but then you got to try to walk the line.
Yeah.
Grace Boyens back to serve.
Help it. Dunlap. Back over.
Just gets the
Good
ball
job
over.
by Boylan.
Yep.
And out of bounds by Young.
Yeah, and right now Triopia is just kind of can't really find a groove.
Yeah.
Not really getting very many good spikes, and when they do, they sail out of bounds.
Yes. Oh, they were saying
they're going to call it in the net.
Yeah.
Katie and Ashley were both right there for that rejection, though.
They were. And instead of just going straight up, Ashley did kind of come down.
Yep.
I seen her hand did hit.
When you see that ball right over the net, all you want to do is get it.
Yep.
Sent down as fast as possible. Set up for Katie on the right side. One of the few spikes that's actually been dug out today.
Well, yeah, and they just could not quite get that back over from Young. So that's putting Katie back to serve.
Sends one over.
Nice serve by Katie.
Right on the line.
That was a good dig there by Parlaire.
Full diving effort there. Dug out by Katie.
Good job by Hedden.
Wow. Great placement right there by Triopia. Able to touch that back corner. All of Brown County had moved up towards the net on the play, and she was just able to dump it over our heads for that back corner. You don't always need power to score.
No. This is putting Young back to serve.
Set up there for Gracie Hedden. Comes across.
And that was just barely out of bounds.
Didn't quite get the green there on the volleyball line.
That was a close one.
Yep. That'll now make it 18-16 as Triopia is closing the deficit right here.
Young still back to serve. Out. Good job by knowing where the out of bounds is, but I think she had a little help with everybody saying out.
Yeah, the student section always has the best eyes in the gym, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, they're always right, aren't they? Ashley Market back to serve.
Heading to Dunlap to Claire. Nice kill by Claire.
Ooh, and that ball echoed off these gym walls. That's when you know it's very solid. Yep. And that's one of the things we've talked about. This team is a powerhouse.
Yep.
So many big hitters.
That's what I said. We have 5 of them out there.
Yeah. You definitely don't see that every day.
No, not in one. Normally it's the front 3.
Yep.
Oh, just out of bounds.
Number 9, Anna Miller will be stepping out.
Okay, this is going to put Reynolds back to serve. Claire.
Ooh, somehow TRIOPIA dug that out.
They did. Another one by Hedden. Oh, that was a good one.
Yep.
There by Bell. I haven't been doing very good with keeping their stats. Reynolds is back to serve still.
There you go.
Ashley.
To Claire.
Claire. Nice. Nice by Claire.
That'll make Claire's second kill.
Yep.
And that'll make it 21-18. Leah Houston steps in for Grace Boylan. And Kira Dunlap back to serve for the 3rd time this match.
Nice block by Hedden. Oh!
And TRIOPIA returns the favor.
Yep, that was a good block there by, was that Bell again?
Yep.
Yeah. And that is putting Gans back to serve.
21-19 on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Okay, so we have Claire.
They're going to give it to Brown County.
They were saying Bell was in the net.
That referee gives the student section a nice glare.
Yeah.
As Gracie Hedden's back to serve again. Runs up, a nice jump serve.
She's always had some really nice jump serves.
Yep.
Hedden to Dunlap to Katie.
Just tips it over.
Oh, I don't know. That would have gone out if.
If it would have gone out, it would have been extremely close, and I don't think Ashley Market was going to take the chance on it.
Yeah.
She tried to make a play on it, and it was just.
Because it was dropping pretty fast,
Yep.
so I'm not for sure if it would have been out or not. So it was a nice attempt there by Ashley.
Yep, and now it's 22-20. Ooh,
that dropped quick.
Mm-hmm.
Claire with
and so did that. Wow.
That's 3 for Claire, and that's going to put her back to serve.
Yep, she drops the hammer.
Yep.
That'll be 4 kills for Katie, 3 for Claire.
Yep.
And that'll be a topic of discussion tonight at dinner.
Darn it.
Claire's second time in the net on a serve today. Make it 23-21. Libero for TRIOPIA steps out. Nice dig there by her where she's just kind of sailed it.
And her coach is telling her that she's not positioned right.
Yep. Grace Boylan steps in. Leah Houston steps out.
Oh, just barely over the net by Boylan. Oh, shoot. That's Katie and Market went up for the block, and it just went over their fingertips and landed right behind them. Okay, this is number 11 Carson.
Mm-hmm.
And that just kind of dropped too. Oh, they're going to say it 2 hit, yeah.
And looks like Coach Katie is going to call a timeout. While we have this timeout, let's give a few more shout-outs to some sponsors since, again, I don't know if you've heard about this or not, but we're going to talk about it again. We do not have commercials tonight. Steve is out of town, and we have a bad SD card. So we're going to just give a shout-out to some of our sponsors.
So you get stuck with just hearing us tonight.
Oh,
Yay!
Yeah. Well, we'll cut the mic sometime, just give you a breather. But we'll go ahead and give a shout-out to Yingling and Nesson Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, Blessing Health System, where they sponsored Keys to the Game, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation. Again, you heard them with starting lineups. Heather's Tumble and Tap, a little biased towards them. But yeah.
Yes, just kind of like I am with Farmers State Bank.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And then we've talked about Cast Communication and the scoreboard, and that's all the time we have for that. So I'll go ahead and get to cross a few more of these sponsors off my list.
Okay, so Carson is still back serving, and she's got a nice little jump serve too.
Yep.
This is Katie. Nice dig there by Carson. And she finally got one to come down.
Yep. In a big way too, as that ties it up at 24.
Yep, and that was Young with the kill.
Yep. So in volleyball, you do have to win by 2, so it won't be first to 25 in this game. It'll have to be either 26, 24, or however far it goes.
Yep. Nice win there by Dunlap. She knew she was too close to the net to get it.
Set up, Ashley across the middle. And she just sails it over the line there, and that'll give Triopia the lead, 25-24.
They were asking for a tip, and now a timeout.
And the momentum has definitely shifted in this gym.
Yep.
As Triopia is starting to feel it, and Coach Katie had sensed that and has called another timeout. So guess what? We get to give a shout out to a few more sponsors for the next 40 seconds. Again, thank you for all these sponsors. They have great commercials. If we ever get those commercials set up again, you'll get to see them.
And without them, I mean, we wouldn't be able to bring this to you. So thank you very, very much.
Yep, so we'll just thank Casting Lumber Company, and then we'll touch more on KLC Inc. in the post game. So stay tuned for that. And this is only the first match, and it's been an exciting one.
Yes. So we have Katie Dunlap to
Katie.
I said that. I said that wrong, didn't I?
Yeah. Katie Flynn with the kill there keeps the hopes alive for Brown County in this first match, and now she's back to serve her fifth kill of the game.
Nice one there by Katie.
Gracie and Ashley combined for a block there, and sends it 26-25 in favor of the Hornets now, and the student section starting to feel it as Katie's back for potentially the final serve of this match.
Nice
and
drop.
She drops in an ace.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice ace by Katie.
Brown County takes game 1 at the score of 27-25 as the Cast Communication Board resets, and in a couple of minutes we'll be ready for match number 2. Do you have some stats from the first match that you'd like to share?
I'm trying. Okay. Katie ended up with 5 kills, 2 digs, and 2 aces. And Claire ended up with 3 kills and 2 blocks. Ashley had 2 blocks. And Gracie Hedden ended up with 3. Hang on, I got this backwards. 2 kills, 1 dig, and 3 blocks. And Leah had a block. And I wasn't very good with Triopia. Young had a really, really nice kill there at the end. Carson had several digs. Belle had several kills, and she even had several blocks there. With that is what I have for my stats.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do better with the second game, I promise.
All right.
I will try.
And with that, we'll give a few more shout-outs to some sponsors. We have Rustic Garden, All About Dance and More, the Mount Sterling IGA, El Grady Realty, Grady Agency, Napa Auto Parts, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, and Henry Automotive. And then we'll go ahead and give your ears a break for a minute as we step aside as we get ready for Game 2. Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Brown County varsity volleyball action. Brown County took the first game with a score of 27-25, and now we're set for match number 2. And Triopia getting ready to serve here as they get lineups figured out. And it looks like we're ready to go.
Okay, so Reynolds is serving. So we have Katie with a dig attempt, and that is putting Reynolds with a point.
And a little less work for the janitor as Brown County is able to wipe up a quick mess and get ready for some more action here.
Okay, Reynolds next one. Hedden to Dunlap, back to Hedden with a nice little kill that was a couple block attempts.
Yep, just off the hands of a few Triopia players, and that'll result in a 1-1 tie right now. Kira Dunlap back to serve for Brown County.
Nice serve by Dunlap. Yes, that was a point there by Claire.
Yep.
I don't, is that?
I do believe it is the softest kill in volleyball.
That's what I was just getting ready to, I won't.
Triopia tried to tip it over, and Claire just sent it right back.
Okay. Hedden to Dunlap to Claire. Oh, Ashley Market, good one with Dunlap serving it back over.
Able to run it down.
Yep. Okay, Dunlap to Houston to Hedden.
And a good effort by Triopia to run that one down. Yep. Good volley going right now.
Dunlap to Claire. In. Yes. That's two for Claire. 2 kills for Claire. So we're starting out with Claire this game.
Yeah, we'll see what Katie wants to do about that.
We'll see if Katie's going to bring it out.
Kira with another good serve.
Nice block, and that was by Claire, and Houston was up there.
Just great teamwork, great communication, well-timed jump, both hands right there with a good stop, and that'll make it 4-1 on the Cast Communication scoreboard.
Yes, that's another kill.
And Claire's feeling it here in the early going.
Yep.
And with Kira serving for now the 4th time in a row, Claire Flynn's able to stay in the middle and just kind of control that front line.
And that was a kill, and that was, I do believe that was on Bell. Was it Bell or Lyons?
I do believe it was Bell.
Was it Bell? Okay. That was a nice kill on Bell. And that is putting Gaines back to serve. Hedden with a kill and too hard.
Ooh. Looked like maybe that had gotten tipped, but I guess not, as it just kind of sails out of bounds there.
Okay, and this is still Gaines serving, and just not quite over the net.
Looked like maybe she was trying to intentionally just drop one in.
Drop it, but barely over the net.
Yep, couldn't quite get that across, and that'll be a point for Brown County.
Hedden back to serve. Oh, Dunlap wanted to hit it, and she should have because it was inbounds.
Yeah, I think she just kind of got caught in between, not really sure where she was.
Yep.
Looked like maybe she was going to set and then just ducked it out of the way.
Pilar back to serve. And it was just right in the middle.
Yep, right where.
Kind of fell.
Yeah, that's I think what Gaines was trying to do is drop one in there. I was executed to perfection.
Nice job there by Claire. Nice job by Katie.
And that goes on the other side of the pole, and that'll result in a point for Brown County.
Out of bounds there. And that is putting Claire back to serve. 7-5 on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
And she gets that one over the net.
Nice block by Market and Claire.
Katie was in on the block. Claire was in on the serve.
Oh, am I backwards again? Gosh darn it.
Ooh, Claire Flynn just able to get that one over the net.
Market. And that is blocked by Bell.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to mess up their names or numbers, otherwise I'll get yelled at the next family function. So, Claire 2, Katie 1.
Well, I don't know why I keep getting them mixed up tonight.
Maybe because they're identical twins. That might be part of it. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Great dig by Claire right there. Keeps it alive.
Oh, darn it. She attempted to hit it from the back row and just could not quite get it over. Okay, 8-7. And this is Bell serving. Market.
It looks like their Triopia is in the net again. And that's about the 4th or 5th time Triopia has been in the net.
Yeah.
Just kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. Grace Boylan in to serve. Leah Houston takes a seat.
Nice little drop there, but and Triopia just kind of pushed that over.
Yep.
Miller did that.
6 volleyball players looking at a ball, all 1 foot from them.
Yep.
It's just a great placement and a little bit of miscommunication.
Carson back to serve for Triopia.
It's a bit of a break for Brown County right there.
Yep.
Carson had been a big factor in the game being so close in the last one. She served quite a few times successfully.
Katie with an ace.
That's already a few aces on the day for Katie.
Yep. Claire come out strong, but Katie's coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Nice block by Hedden and Market.
There we go.
Oh, she out.
That makes it now 12-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard as Katie Flynn is still serving.
Oh, man.
Just couldn't quite get it over the net.
Not quite over the net.
Just barely.
Young is going back to serve for Triopia. Katie Dunlap. Oh, Market. She has really been working here this game of just like instead of killing it, just trying to push it where they ain't.
Yeah, she definitely saw the hole there and just missed it from being in bounds.
Just barely missed it. Hedden.
And Gracie doesn't even worry about hitting it soft. She'll just go ahead and spike it home for another kill.
Yep. That's 2 so far this game.
Yep. That'll take Ashley Market back to serve. Gets a nice running start.
That was a high serve. That was Claire with a block. And giving Dunlap a block with that too because she was kind of up there.
There you go.
She was helping. She was assisting with it.
Woo.
That's an ace for
Ashley
Market.
Market just brings the heat. Awfully different from that last one, which was more of a lofty serve, and that one she just brought a laser beam just above the net.
Oh,
gives
that was
another
just
one.
barely over the
Yep.
net. That was a good serve. Oh, it was 4 hits.
They only give you 3 in volleyball.
Yep.
And Triopia wants a
Was gonna take
timeout.
a timeout.
Yep, that'll put the score at 16-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown County leading by 6. And we'll take this opportunity to give some more shout-outs to some sponsors.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and do that. We thank you for all of the sponsors that were given. So Land Guys agent Toby Stay, Larry Dunn Accounting, Hendricker Funeral Home, and Main Street Repair. Those are the few sponsors as we're getting closer to making sure everyone gets their recognition and gets their thanks for giving a donation and sponsoring this broadcast. So
Yes, because if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be able to bring this to everybody tonight.
Yep. So we thank you for that, and the game is right back underway as Ashley Market wipes her feet and gets ready to serve. Runs up.
Nice serve by Ashley again. Ashley Dunlap, back to Ashley.
Wow.
Good one. Good dig by Reynolds.
Yep. Set up there for Gracie coming across. Tips it. Triopia able to keep it afloat just for a bit, and then it eventually goes out of bounds. Brown County on a 6-0 run, or
We'll
even
take it.
potentially more. I'm not that good at counting, so somewhere in there. Ashley runs up, serves again.
Oh, shoo. Because that one I think was going to be out.
Yep.
So
Carson, almost in self-defense, just puts her hands up
Yes.
to not get hit in the face. And that'll result in another point for Brown County. 18-10 now, as Ashley is still serving. There she gives a more lofty one.
yeah.
Carson's able to handle that one a lot better.
Oh, nice try by Boylan, but just hit it just out of bounds.
Yep.
And that's bringing Bell back in and Reynolds back to serve. Market, Dunlap to Claire.
Tips cross, Gracie with the nice dig.
Yeah, here goes Katie. Boylan, Dunlap to Mark.
Wow.
That was a hard hit.
You do not see a lot of back row spikes like that.
Market, Dunlap to Hedden.
She settles for a tip over.
Dunlap, Boylan to Hedden. Oh, out of bounds. Just a little too hard. Her arm was back quite a ways.
Yep. Good volley there from both sides as that play continued for quite a while.
Yep, and Reynolds is back to serve for Triopia. Claire with the kill. That is her 4th one this game.
Ooh, I would dare say that might have been the best kill of the game right there.
That was pretty sweet.
It's her whole body momentum going forward. The ball was right out in front for her, and she was it was all just muscle memory at that point.
Nice block by Claire. She is on a roll.
Yep, she just
game.
sends that one right back where it came from. 20-12 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Kira Dunlap serving again.
Dunlap, Houston to Hedden.
Nice dig there by Kira Dunlap. Keeps that ball alive.
Market, Dunlap. Oh, man. It's a nice attempt there.
Good blocks by Triopia there. That'll be number 24 back to serve. Ava Gaines.
Katie Dunlap to Hedden. Oh, get it over. There we go. Oh,
Ooh.
darn. 4 hits. She was just trying to kill it in the back and just wasn't in a good position.
It had worked well before, so I definitely don't blame her for that.
Claire, back to Claire.
There you go.
Claire, and they were in the net.
Again.
And that was Bell again.
Yep. Triopia has given Brown County probably 6 or 7 points over these 2 matches just being in the net.
Just being in the net.
21-14 now. Gracie heading back to serve. It's a jump serve.
Oh. And they just, the ball was hit pretty close to the ceiling there. So
yep.
Heading back to serve again.
Just not a lot of communication from Triopia right now. They seem a little down. As Gracie...
It looked like she was trying not to hit it real hard.
Yep.
And just didn't quite go over the net.
And that's one thing you got to worry about with the jump serve. Once you start, it's pretty much you can't stop.
Your momentum's already in the motion there. Dunlap to Market to Katie, but there was just kind of a bad set there by Market. That's Pilar serving again. Market, Dunlap to Claire, and just not in another good position.
Yeah, a couple plays now where just haven't been able to get a really solid set.
Yep.
And it's caused Triopia to get to within 5 here.
There we go.
Katie writes the shift really quick.
That was Katie.
Yep.
She needed that because that's her first kill of this game.
Yeah.
Her sister's got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was her first one. So this is going to put Claire back to serve. 23-17 on Cast Communication scoreboard. Dunlap, Houston, Katie.
23-18 now. Brown County just 2 points away.
Okay, Claire, Dunlap, Market with her first kill tonight. And she's been doing a lot of them, just just pushing them or tapping them to try to put them in the empty spots, and that was her first kill.
Yeah, she then reminds you that she can still hit extremely hard. Grace Boylan serves.
Market. Claire to Market. Oh, she's just a little far back from the net.
It's tough to know where you're at, especially in those situations. That ball kind of flies over your head, and you just have to try to reposition yourself, and sometimes you just don't know how close that net really is.
Okay, Carson's back to serve. Boylan. There's just a tad bit of not communication right there, I think.
24-20 on the Cast Communication scoreboard, and if you're Triopia, this is the person you want serving right now.
Yes. Carson, she's been pulling the serves out. Dunlap to Market.
And that'll end it. Yep.
And that gives Market her second kill.
And the second game will go to Brown County, 25-20 on the Cast Communication scoreboard. Brown County varsity volleyball takes the win here against Triopia today. And a very good Triopia team. We got to see a lot of good plays, and all in all, Brown County came out on top today. So I'll give a shout out to a few more sponsors. We'll then come back for our post-game show presented by the Mount Sterling IGA and go over our offensive and defensive players of the game.
Yep.
So again, thank you to our sponsors. We don't have commercials, but hopefully by the next broadcast we will have them up and ready. So thank you to Culberson Memorial Hospital, the Mount Sterling YMCA, the Mount Sterling Library, Scranton Heating and Cooling, Moen Auto Body, and St. Mary's School. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors that help us do this and put this on for us. And we just love giving back to the community and getting to watch all of the sports here, and we are happy to bring it to you. So with that, we'll be back in just a minute.
Okay, I got some stats here for you. We have Katie. She ended up with a block. She had a dig. She had a couple aces, and she had 1 kill this game. Claire, she ended up with 4 kills. She had 4 blocks. Let's see, Grace Boyland, she had a kill. No, that was supposed to. That was actually supposed to go to Ashley. She had 2 kills. She had an ace, and she had 2 blocks. Kira Dunlap had a really nice block up there with Claire one time. Grace Hedden had 2 kills, and she had a block, and Leah had a block. And then Young had several digs. She was really good back there in that back row. Lyons had several good blocks. Bell had a couple really good kills and several blocks. Reynolds had several good digs, and Pilar had a couple aces. And Carson had a couple aces. And Carson was the leader in points for your server for Triopia. She did a really good job back there serving. So with that being your post game for the Mount Sterling IGA. They have a hot bar. They have food every day, something different every day. A lot of it's homemade, really good fried chicken.
Absolutely.
So, if you're looking for something different, just get on the IGA Facebook page, and you can see what they're serving for the day and go get you something good to eat.
Yep, and you can find them on 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, or you can call them at 217-773-2213.
Yep.
And so, Susie, after listing all those stats, who would be your defensive player of the game?
Okay, for defensive player of the game, I'm going to go with Belle for Triopia. I thought she did a really good job up there at the net, even though she was in the net several times, or called for in the net several times. I thought she just stood up there real strong and did a really good job up there. For Mount Sterling, I meant we have Katie and Claire that just did really good up there tonight, with kills, blocks, aces, digs. I don't know which one actually you had Katie the first game and Claire the second game. But then you also had Gracie Hedden the first game with several blocks and digs. So, I'm just not going to give it to one person on our team.
There you go. You can just give it to the whole team. The whole team did play a great game.
I thought they worked really well tonight together.
Yep, I also agree with you on that.
Yeah, after coming, from Southeastern, that tournament, I thought they played really well tonight together. So I'm going with that.
And so your defensive players of the game
is
presented by Casting Lumber Company in Mount Sterling. You'll find everything from home improvement to home decor. They stock a full line of lumber, building materials, and hardware, plus a unique gift shop with new items coming in for every season. So thank you for Casting Lumber for sponsoring the defensive player of the game. And now for the offensive player of the game, sponsored by KLC Inc. Who do you got for that?
I'm going with Carson. She was an awesome little server for Triopia. She did a really good job back there on that back line serving. She served. She got most of their points. So I'm going with Carson for Triopia.
Again, great Triopia team and a great Mount Sterling, Brown County team as well. And so, as a result, a great game.
Yes.
So thank you for tuning in. This has been Mason Henry and Susie Houston at BC Hornets Sports Varsity Volleyball. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.